of you know someone that abuses drugs? More specifically, how many of you know someone who abuses prescription drugs? If you don't know, a prescription drug is a pharmaceutical drug that requires medical prescription to be able to get. Meaning you have to go to the doctor and the doctor writes your prescription to have this drug or take this drug. So today I want to discuss some of the causes and effects of prescription drug abuse, and I want to give you a little bit of history and my rationale. So to start with, some of the causes of prescription drug abuse is 1, biological, meaning you get it from your parents. 2, medical, meaning a doctor has prescribed it to you. 3 is genetic, meaning you're born with it. And 4 is depression, because people who have depression tend to turn to other things to try to help, and in the long run, they make it worse. So I want to show you this chart, or this graph, and one of the main reasons that prescription drugs are so abused is because it's so easy to get. 56% of people get prescription drugs from their friends or family for free. Only 4% of prescription drug abusers get it from a drug dealer. 5% take from a friend or relative without asking. 9% bought from a friend or relative. 7% get it elsewhere. And only 19% get from a doctor. So, now I want to discuss some of the effects of prescription drug abuse. One effect is it can cause problems in your everyday life, meaning when you take a drug, sometimes it makes you act out of character and do things you wouldn't normally do if you hadn't taken it. And because of stuff like that, you have to face consequences of risky behavior. And another effect of abusing prescription drugs is obviously death. 47,655 people die every year in the United States from abusing prescription drugs. That's more deaths caused by that than there is caused by drinking and driving. That is a huge issue. So, yeah, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about the causes and effects of prescription drug abuse, and tell you that it's also been proven that people who abuse prescription drugs usually have a chronic brain disorder, whether it's before you started taking drugs or because you have abused them and it caused that. So, don't do drugs.